Hello, Vinny. Good evening. Thank you for joining again. Saw you today morning as well. We will start in 1 minute, okay? Just 1 minute. Okay. So again, welcome to the 4 p.m. quiz that we are conducting every day. All right. So to anybody who do not know, we have 4 p.m. quiz every day. 25 MCQs from current affairs will be discussed in YouTube, the session that is happening right now. And then we have a 6 p.m. quiz in Unacademy app. Okay, there we will be looking into 25 MCQs from history. We have already completed ancient India, and today onwards the medieval India portion begins. Okay, so this is the two MCQ sessions that I am taking every day at 4 p.m. and 6 p.m. So do tune in. Now, before beginning this session, let me tell you something about Unacademy, and I think by that time, more people will join. So, Unacademy is India's largest learning platform. Okay, we have lots and lots of top educators from all over the country teaching in various streams. Okay, UPSC, SSE, and all those things. So, what are you getting from Unacademy subscription? You are getting daily live classes where you can interact with your educator, ask your questions, and engage in meaningful discussions and all those things, along with live tests and quizzes like the one that is happening right now. Also, there are some other kinds of tests where you can take a test just like a real UPSC scenario. Okay, so all these are available to you, which will help you to gain more confidence by the time you reach the examination hall. Then you have the structured courses. These courses are streamlined specifically for a particular examination, which means everything in that particular examination, the entire syllabus will be covered in these courses. Then you have unlimited access to all Unacademy videos related to your subscription. So all these you get by simply downloading Unacademy learning app and getting a subscription. Okay, this learning app can be downloaded for free from Google Play as well as App Store. So please do look into it. So about me, I am Madhav Sankar R Warrier. Okay, I have been conducting various sessions for the past 5 years for school and college students. Online teaching is new to me actually. Okay, and I have been a former banker as well. So here I will update all the class timings and all those things. Okay, so if you haven't looked into it, please do see it. Okay, then this is the Unacademy link. Here is where all my Unacademy sessions, uh, free sessions takes place. You can watch the videos. About 13 of them are already done. So please do look into it as well. Go there and click the follow button so that you may not miss any of my Unacademy session. So yeah, Unacademy provides you with a wide assortment of top educators from all over the country in almost all the subjects. Okay, Mrinal sir, Roman Seni sir, Sudarshan sir, all are here. So please do tune into their classes, and to do that, just get a subscription. Download the app, hit the get subscription button, and take a plan. Okay, so this is what UPSC's comprehensive syllabus looks like. You can see everything is here: polity, governance, IR, history, optional courses as well. Okay, practice strategy, answer writing for mains. So everything is provided in this particular course. So do look into it. Subscription packages vary from 1 month all the way to 1 year. Actually, 2 year courses are also there. Okay, so plus subscription. This is a particular subscription in Unacademy. The Unacademy Plus subscription. This is of two kinds. One is for 1 year, and this is for 2 years. So 1 year amount is 44,000. You will get it at 39,600 if you use the code MSRW1. Similarly, again for 2 years you have a discount for 10% upon using the code. So there is another kind of subscription. It is called Iconic. Okay, Unacademy Iconic. So what is this? This is something new. I mean, along with all your plus subscriptions, you will also get personal coach, daily mains answer writing practice, study planner, personalized feedback. Okay, all these things you will get. Which means there will be a mentor for you throughout your preparation who will be guiding you through it. a one-on-one kind of session. Okay, it will be immensely helpful. So if you are planning to attempt UPSC in 2021, go for this. 2022 or later, you can take this scheme. Okay, again, this deduction of 10% is applicable here as well upon using the code MSRW1. Okay, so make sure you take a subscription and share this with your friends as well. So this is a peep into my Unacademy channel. Some of the videos you can see here, these are completed ones. Okay, so if you haven't visited it, please go check it out. All of them are free actually, so you can actually see the class quality and all of many educators, not just me. So please take a look at it. So with that, we are going to begin our session for today. As I already explained, we have 25 MCQs every day on current affairs. Okay, 1 hour sessions, starts at 4, ends at 5, and another one at 6 p.m., 6 to 7 at Unacademy channel. So yeah, that's it. Let's start the MCQ session for today. So first question is on the board. Consider the following statements about a web. Okay, so consider the following statements about a web. 1. It is largest association of election management bodies worldwide. Okay. 2. It was established in 2013 in South Korea. 3. Its permanent secretariat is located at Geneva. Which of these statements are correct? You can start following your answers now. I will take it a bit slow towards the beginning and then pace it up as we move on. Okay. I mean, let people join. So I'm going a bit slow at the beginning. Okay, Wayne is saying that 1 is D. Alright, let's look at the answer. Correct answer to question number 1 is actually A only. Okay, it's okay, Wayne. 1 is not D, 1 is A. Because correct first statement is true. What is AWEB? AWEB means Association of World Election Bodies. Okay, this is what is AWEB means. So first statement is true. It is the largest association of election management bodies worldwide. Okay. Second is also true. This was established in 2013 in South Korea. Third is wrong. Its permanent secretariat is located in not Geneva, in Seoul. Okay, Seoul is the capital of South Korea. Okay, that is how you can easily remember it. So that is why third statement is incorrect. Correct answer is option A only. Okay, 1 and 2 are the correct statements. Moving on to second question. Okay, welcome. More people are joining now. Okay. Consider the following statements about ISDS cadre. What is ISDS? It is the Indian Skill Development Service. Okay. It is a skill development service like we are having IAS, IPS and IFS. This is the new cadre that has been recently put into action. Skill Development Service. So, ISDS cadre is selected from Indian Engineering Service Examination conducted by UPSC. This service is a Group B service and has been specially created for training Directorate of the Ministry of Skill Development and Entrepreneurship with an aim to attract young and talented administrators. So which of these statements are correct? You can poll your answers now. This is about ISDS cadre. Again, this is a central sector service. Okay, similar to our IAS, IPS, IFS and all those things. Not all India service, but central service. What is the correct answer for question number 2? Okay, Penny is going with C. Anybody else want to give it a try? You can post your answers in the live chat if you know it. Okay, correct answer to question number 2 is actually A only. Okay, because this is true. It is selected through Indian Engineering Service Examination, which is conducted by UPSC. Union Public Service Commission. That is correct. Second statement is incorrect because it is not a Group B service, it is a Group A service. Okay, so it is a Group A service. The central government services are divided into 4 categories: Group A, Group B, Group C, and Group D. Generally, most of the Group A services, I mean UPSC, Union Public Service Commission, recruits for All India service and most of the Group A, I mean all the Group A services. Alright, and some of the Group B services are also taken by Union Public Service Commission, UPSC. Other general Group B services are recruited by SSC, Staff Selection Commission. Okay, so SSC deals with Group B and downwards. UPSC deals with Group A and some Group B services as well. Okay, just like the Indian Pondicherry service and something in the Group B services as well. That's it. So correct answer is option A. Question number 3. Which among the following releases the international migrant stock? So for your UPSC examination, it is important to know who publishes what report, who publishes which index. Okay, so this is one from that region. Which among the following releases the international migrant stock? Option A, United Nations Department of Economic and Social Affairs. B, International Organization for Migration. C, World Migration Organization. And D, United Nations Development Program. So which of the following releases international migrant stock? So you know what international migrant stock is, right? It is self-explanatory actually. It looks into the migrations all over the world. Okay, all kind of migrations. People migrate due to climate, due to scarcity of food, or due to war, or due to epidemics. Okay, so all kinds of migrations are there, and all these are looked into by this particular report. So correct answer to question number. Okay, Naveen has joined us now. Hello, Naveen. Question number 3. Correct answer is both of you are going with A, and that is correct. United Nations Department for Economic and Social Affairs. Okay, so both Veni and Naveen getting it right. Option A is indeed the right answer. Okay. Question number 4. Another index. Okay, this time it is Global Livability Index. So who releases the Global Livability Index? Option A, UN Habitat. B, International Architectural Union. C, Economist Intelligence Unit. And D, United Nations Development Program. So which of these statements are correct? Question number 4 is on the board. Global Livability Index is released by A, UN Habitat. B, International Architectural Union. C, Economist Intelligence Unit. And D, United Nations Development Program. So which among these are correct answer? Naveen is going with A now. Veni is also going with A. Okay, let's move on. The correct answer to this question is actually C. Okay, a very interesting answer. Now, Global Livability Index is actually by Economists Intelligence Unit. Okay, very tricky, but keep this in mind. I mean, logically, you cannot get to this answer, right? You have to know it, otherwise this is gone. The better chances are A or B, or even D is possible. Nobody will think about C, but that is the correct answer. Okay, Global Livability Index. Question number 5. The first International Women's Trade Center, okay, IWTC, in consonance with the United Nations Sustainable Development Goals, was set up in India at which place? Okay, you have to learn more about this. Is more about bringing women into entrepreneurship and promoting entrepreneurial activities of women, and for that a trade center for women has been set up somewhere in India. And question is, where is this? This is also in consonance with United Nations Sustainable Development Goals, which aims for empowerment of women, okay, and providing employment. Okay, now Veni is going 5C, Maharashtra. Okay, Let's see if anybody else want to try. Okay, I'm not getting any other answers. So, no, correct answer to question number 5 is Kerala. Option D only. Okay, at Kerala, a place called Kozhikode. Okay, this is the place where the first international women's training center is coming up. Alright, so correct answer is option D, Kerala. Question 6. Which among the following is or are true about Samudrayan project? Okay, Samudrayan project. The project proposes to send a submersible vehicle with 3 persons to a depth of 6,000 meters to carry out deep underwater studies. Okay. Second one, it was undertaken by National Institute of Ocean Technology. So which of these statements are correct? So this is Samudrayan project, very famous project. Okay. It is related to deep sea exploration. Alright. And if there is a mission, deep sea exploration mission, Government of India has something like that, where we are trying to look into possible resources beneath the sea. Okay, possible fuel or energy or minerals. Okay, so a particular ship or submersible was designed that can go up to a depth of 6,000 meters. That is the first statement. Second one is saying that it is undertaken by National Institute of Ocean Technology. So correct answer to question number 6 is, okay, participation is less today. Okay, Veni is still here. Veni is saying it is C. Yes, Veni, that is the right answer. Okay, very good. Both the answers are correct. Both A and B are right. Okay, so it proposes to send a submersible vehicle which can carry 3 people up to a depth of 6,000 meters to conduct deep water studies. That is true. Obviously, it is by National Institute of Ocean Technology. I mean, there is no other organization who actually do that, right? Unless it is the Navy. So that is both A and B. Question number 7. This is regarding your defense technologies. Okay. I used to say that current affairs is not, never current affairs itself. It is associated with something else as well. So this is associated with the defense sector, national security. Okay. Consider the following statements about Astra missiles. Okay, Astra missile system. 1. India successfully test fired its first indigenous surface-to-air missile, Astra. 2. It is designed and developed by the Ordnance Factory Board. 3. It works on a beyond visual range air-to-air missile technology. Which of these are correct? Which of these are correct? So this is a bit tricky question, but the answer is staring there at your face. Okay, so look at it one by one so that you can answer. It's saying that India successfully test fired the first indigenous surface-to-air missile, Astra. Okay, it is designed and developed by Ordnance Factory Board. It is a beyond visual range air-to-air missile (BVRAM) technology. All right. Correct answer to question number 7 is any idea? 1 and 2. Okay. Why? Because what is the question? They are asking you to select the incorrect statement. Select the incorrect code. Okay. So first statement is incorrect because obviously BVRAM technology means beyond visual range air-to-air missile, right? So if it is air-to-air missile, then the first statement is incorrect. It says it is surface-to-air missile. So it is an air-to-air missile. That is why first statement is incorrect. Second is saying that it is developed by Ordnance Factory Board. No. All missile systems in India are developed by DRDO, Defense Research and Development Organization. Okay, DRDO. That is the one agency that develops all our missiles. If you have seen that film Uri, Uri Surgical Strike, then you may know all about DRDO. They are the ones who develop all these military things and all. Ordnance Factory Board develops certain kinds of ammunition. Okay, definitely not missiles. So statement 2 is also incorrect. 3 is right. It is a beyond visual range air-to-air missile using BVRAM technology. Okay. So you have to choose the incorrect answer. The incorrect answers are 1 and 2. Option A. Okay. Question number 8. India's first Scorpene-class submarine was dash. Again, related to your defense. So there is something called Project 75I. Okay, you have to learn about this project. This project is about developing certain classes of submarines, X number of certain classes of submarines, and this is done by the Macedon Dog shipbuilders. Okay, so right recently India received the second submarine, Scorpene-class submarine under this project. First one was there for a long time now. Second one we already received, and there are more on the board. Okay, we will be receiving them in the near future. So the correct answer to question number 8 is, okay, Penchala Tarun is saying it is B. Veni is also going with B. Correct answer, question number 8 is indeed B. INS Kalvari is the first Scorpene-class submarine that was developed by India. Khanderi is the second one. Okay, this is why it is in news. We recently received the Khanderi, INS Khanderi. That is why it is in the news. Okay, INS Nilgiri, no, and Varaha is not even a submarine. Okay, it is a Coast Guard ship, Indian Coast Guard ship, ICGS, that is used for collecting intelligence and reconnaissance. Okay, that is Varaha. So question number 9 now. Okay, moving on to our 9th question for the day. Consider the following about central adverse list. Okay, central adverse list. Central adverse list is a list of individuals who are suspected to have links with terror outfits or participated in anti-India propaganda or violated visa norms in a previous visit to India. Okay, so lots of criteria are given there. Who have suspected terror outfits, or participated in anti-India propaganda, or violated visa norms in a previous visit. Okay, all these people will be put in the central adverse list. That is what statement 1 is saying. Statement 2 is saying that it is maintained by the Ministry of Defense. So select the correct code from what is given below. Question number 9. Question number 9. Okay, Veni is saying it is C. Okay, take a good look at it, Veni. I think you can get it right. C is not the right answer. Okay, see if you can get it right. 9. Give one more attempt and read it very carefully. Central adverse list. So, who are suspected to have links with terror outfits or participated in anti-India propaganda, violated visa norms in previous visit to India, Ministry of Defense. So, 9th question, correct answer is, want to try? It is actually A. Okay, it is A only. So, the only first statement is correct. This is true. So, people who have links to terror outfits or have participated in anti-India propaganda or violated visa norms in previous visit are put into this list. That is true. But read the second statement. It is saying that it is by Ministry of Defense. This is wrong. It is by the Home Ministry. Okay, Ministry of Defense when kicks in when there is something international going on. Okay, so if it is between India and some other country, then we have the Ministry of Defense on action. But here, anti-India propaganda, these are dealt by forces within the Indian Home Department. Okay, for example, if there is a mass strike going on or some kind of activities are going on, military is not brought in. It is not the Indian military or navy or air force that is brought in. It is actually CRPF or the CISF, or the Shasastra Seema Bal. These kinds of people are brought in to tackle these things. So it is dealt by Ministry of Home Affairs. Okay, so second statement is incorrect. Correct statement is option A, 1 only. Okay, so I hope you understood what's the difference between Ministry of Defense and Ministry of Home Affairs. Okay, so anything that is within India is dealt by Home Affairs. So if there is a Maoist attack, it will be dealt by CRPF Jawans or some other paramilitary forces. But if there is something between India and Pakistan, then it is not CRPF actually going there. It will be dealt by Air Force or the Indian Army. Okay, that's the difference. Question number 10. 9A is the right answer. Yes, very good. Question number 10. Consider the following statements about Basel Convention. Very important convention for your environment. I have already covered about Basel Convention in a previous quiz. If you remember, Basel Convention, Rotterdam Convention, Australia Group. Okay, all these things I have told you. So this is saying that it is an international treaty that was designed to reduce the movement of hazardous waste between nations. It does not address the movement of radioactive wastes. India is not a party to this treaty. Which of the statements are correct? Question number 3. Hello Nilam, welcome. No problem, you joined, that's what matters. Okay, you have missed 9 of the 9 questions, but that you can get from the Telegram channel here. Okay, I will be posting it afterwards. You can get it from there. Also, you can listen to the correct answers and explanations. I mean, we are only 27 minutes in. So, 10th question is on the board. See if you can answer this. Any idea? Basel Convention? Correct answer to question number 10. Wayne is saying D. Okay. Correct answer to question number 10 is actually A only. 10A, Naveen, yeah, you got it right. 10, yes, but okay, Nilam is saying 10 also A. A is the right answer, okay, because India is a party to this treaty. The Basel Convention is all about regulating the international movement of hazardous wastes, okay, especially towards the developing nations. So there is a practice by which developed nations take all the hazardous waste and dumps it on developing nations, okay, packs it up and put it on developing nations where it is processed and done lots of things. So this is a convention that looks into all those things, and it does not address the movement of radioactive waste. This is true, although it says hazardous waste, but there is nothing about radioactive waste as far as Basel Convention is concerned. And India is a party, that is why 3 is wrong. India has signed this, India being a developing nation and one of the countries who is dumped with lots of waste. India is party to this convention. So correct answer is option A, 1 and 2 only. Okay. Question number 11. Rotterdam Convention, yes. Rotterdam Convention, Basel Convention, we have gone through this, I think, in a previous quiz. So question number 11 is on the board. It is about pace setter fund. Okay, very, very new terms. I don't know how many of you have heard of these kinds of terms. Okay, today's quiz are 25 questions are entirely different from what we do every day. Okay, obviously there are some questions related with indexes and military exercises, but apart from that, most of the topics are very, very new, related to science and technology, environment, and international bodies, everything, but still not the conventional methods of questions. Okay, these kinds of new terms will be there a lot. So statements about pace setter fund. It is set up to accelerate the commercialization of innovation, off-grid clean energy products and business models. Pace setter fund was constituted by India and Japan. So select the correct code. Question number 11. Naveen is going with A. Veni is going with D. Okay. Correct answer to question number 11 is A. Okay. Neither A nor B. That doesn't come. Okay. There is a statistic actually. Yeah, USA is the right answer. There is a statistics there which says that I am not saying this. Okay. There is some organization which conducted a study and they have came out with the statistics that in most of the cases chances of neither A nor B being correct is very, very less. It is something like 21%. Okay, and usually in a quiz or in a quiz contest, and if there is 4 options, then every option should carry 25 percentage probability, right, of getting right. Now, but when a study has been conducted by us or looking into lots and lots of samples, they found out that chances of D being right or neither A nor B being right is only 21%. Chances of C is very high, 30, close to 35%. Okay, and 1 and 2 are equally 25 and 25. Okay, so correct answer to option or question number 11 is 1 only, A. Okay, because it is between India and United States of America. First statement is correct. It is set up to accelerate commercialization of innovative off-grid clean energy products. Okay, so new technologies are coming in the renewable energy sector, which is eco-friendly and in order to reduce the global climate change and all those things. Okay, so that is all about PACE Setup Fund. Just remember, it is related to off-grid clean energy products. It is set up by India and United States of America. That is all you need to know about this fund. 12th question is on the board. 23%. Okay. Okay, good evening, Ramkumar. Okay, now Ramkumar has also joined. We are into question number 12 now. Completed 11. Okay. So, yeah. 12 is on the board. Which among the following places was designated as the wettest place in India recently by Indian Meteorological Department? Okay, IMD is Indian Meteorological Department. I think you know. 1. Option A, Cherrapunji. Option B, Masenara. Option C, Mahabaleshwar. Option D, Guwahati. Which of these statements are correct? Which of the options are correct? Naveen is going with A, Cherrapunji. Okay, okay, Veni is also going with A. Nilam is going with D. Okay, anybody else want to try? Okay, Divya. Hello, Divya. Welcome. Divya has also joined us now. Divya is saying it is A, Cherrapunji. Okay. Correct answer to question number 12 is nobody got it right. It is actually Mahabaleshwar. Okay, Mahabaleshwar is the right answer. Cherrapunji and Masenara are two areas in India which get highest amount of rainfall. This is true. But recently, as per the latest report, Mahabaleshwar received the highest amount of rainfall because of some low pressure developing over West Bengal and Bangladesh area. Okay, some kind of low pressure developed over that place, and so for the past year, the most amount of rainfall occurred in Mahabaleshwar, more than Cherrapunji and Masenaram, and IMD designated Mahabaleshwar as the wettest place in India in its most recent report. Okay, this is a very curious answer. Okay, so remember, Mahabaleshwar is the right answer. Option C. Okay, Nilam. Okay, you are from Guwahati. Okay, yeah, Assam's capital, right? Yeah. Dispur, right? No, that is Dispur. Yeah, sorry. Maitri is a joint military exercise between India and which other country? Maitri. Okay, Maitri. I told you military exercises are very important for UPSC. They will ask one anyway. So try to study as many as possible. Question number 13. Okay, Naveen saying B. Veni going with A. Anybody else want? Divya going with B. Okay. Yeah. Correct answer to question number 13 is indeed B. Okay. B is the right answer. Thailand. Okay. What is the exercise between India and Sri Lanka? It is known as Slinex. 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 Okay. Between India and Myanmar, it is Imbex. There are other exercises also, but I am just quoting one of them. Okay. Myanmar, India exercise is Imbex. Sri Lanka, India is Slinex. And Bangladesh, India is Sampridi 2. Recently, Sampridi 2 also happened. Okay. Last year, there was Sampridi 2. And Maitri is between India and Thailand. There is another exercise as well. I think the name starts with Thai itself. So it is a no-brainer. That is why I did not put that. Okay. It is something like Thai something. So it is obviously Thailand. So don't forget, Maitri is between India and Thailand. Question number 14. Question number 14 is on the board. Consider the following statements about National Education Alliance for Technology, NEET. Okay, not the NEET, that is different, and that is National Eligibility Interest. Here we are looking at National Educational Alliance for Technology. So, which of these statements are correct? Statement 1 is saying this is public-private partnership scheme aims to harness technology for better learning outcomes in higher education. Okay. 2 is saying UGC would be the implementing agency for the NEET program. So select the correct code. Okay. 14th question. Veni going with C here. Nilam also going with C. Naveen going with A. Okay. Anybody else want to try? Correct answer to question number 14 is, yeah, Naveen got it right. Okay. Is A only. 1. Statement 1 is correct. This is a public-private partnership, and that is aiming to harness technology for better learning outcomes in higher education sector. That is correct. NEET. Second is wrong. It is not the UGC. It is AICTE. Okay. All India Council for the Technical Education. AICTE is the controlling agency of all engineering or technology related, engineering and technology colleges in India. Almost all the technical institutes are affiliated to AICTE. Okay, All India Council for Technical Education. Okay, so correct answer is option A, 1 only. Okay, not UGC. Remember. 15th question is on the board. 15th question. Pusa Yashasvi. Okay, released by Indian Agricultural Research Institute or IARI, is a variety of which crop? Rice, wheat, maize, soybean. I have seen these kinds of questions in UPSC as well. Okay, I mean, I think they asked some other variety. Don't remember which one was it, and they same question. What was which crop is related to that particular code name? Okay, so here it is Pusa Yashasvi. Okay, 15D. Okay, Veni and Naveen going with D here. Nilam going with A. Okay. Understand this? There is an interesting thing about Pusa. Okay, Pusa is the region in history. Okay, if you have studied modern history, you will know that the first agricultural university came up in Pusa, Bihar. Okay, first agricultural university was set up in Pusa. First engineering college was set up in Roorkee. Okay, that is some additional information that is from modern India. Okay, Pusa and Roorkee. So this is Pusa Yashasvi. This is related to, correct answer is this rice? No, it is related to wheat. Correct answer is B. Okay, so this is a high protein and high gluten wheat, which is more productive than other existing varieties. Okay, and this has been recently released. The rice variety is known as Pusa. What was the name? Basmati. Okay, Pusa Basmati is the rice variety. Then we have the Pusa Aditi. Okay, so this is grapes. Okay, then you have Pusa Sona. This is onion. All right, and also there is one more. I think one more is there for rice. I forgot the name is Pusa. What was the name? Samba. Okay, Samba. SAMBHA. This is also rice. So these two are rice. Pusa Aditi is grape and Pusa Sona is onion. Okay. Pusa Yashasvi is wheat. All by IARI. Don't forget this. Could be useful for your prelims. Okay. Moving on to question number 16. Basmati, Kadu Basmati. Yeah. Basmati is an easy one, right? I mean, it is related with rice, that everybody knows. That's why I asked the other one. Consider the following statements about Comprehensive National Nutrition Survey, CNNS. Okay, Comprehensive National Nutrition Survey. Comprehensive National Nutrition Survey was conducted by Ministry of Health and Family Welfare along with UNDP. 2. It is the first study undertaken to measure malnutrition, including micronutrient deficiencies through biochemical measures such as blood and urine samples, anthropometric data, as well as details on non-communicable diseases such as diabetes. So which of these statements are correct? 16A. Veni going with A. Anybody else want to try? Select the correct code. 16. D. Naveen is saying none of the above. Okay, I will wait for one more answer and go ahead with the right one. Neelam going with D or again. Correct answer to question number 16 is actually, nobody got it right, it is B. Okay, correct answer is B. Diabetes is there. This is such as the non-communicable diseases such as diabetes. That is correct. Why is option B right? Because second statement is correct. Okay, it is indeed the first study and it is undertaken to measure malnutrition, including all these deficiencies and based on blood samples, anthropometric data, and non-communicable diseases. Okay, that is correct. Statement 1 is incorrect because it is conducted by Ministry of Health and Family Welfare along with UNICEF, not UNDP. Okay, it is the Children's Emergency Fund. UNICEF is doing the survey along with Ministry of Health and Family Welfare. Okay, another clue, another thing that we usually find in long statements is these kinds of long options are usually correct. Okay, I am not saying this is something you can base your answers on. No, but I am just telling you something that I have seen in different surveys. Okay, long statements tends to be right unless there is some obvious wrong that is going on to it. Because look at this, nobody is going to add all these kinds of data into a very long sentence and try to mess it up. Okay, all these are very substantiated, so these kinds of large sentences are usually right, but don't go by it. I am just mentioning this because this is a pattern that has been seen, that's all. Okay, don't base your answers on that, just informing you. So here the correct answer is option B, 2 only. Okay, 17th question. How to say hi brother in Malayalam? Malayalam hi, namaskaram is fine. Okay, in Hindi we say namaste or namaskar, right? So in Malayalam namaskaram is hello or no this. So yeah, improve guesswork and elimination by smart work. That is the way to tackle UPSC questions. Elimination. Whenever you find a question, do not look for the correct answer. Okay, if you do not, obviously if you know the answer you can directly jump into it, but if you do not know the answer, then don't look for the correct answer, look for the wrong answer. Okay, look at a statement and see if that is incorrect, don't try to think if it is correct. Okay, that never works. Elimination is the method that you should focus on, and elimination works by finding the incorrect statement. So look for incorrect statements and then whatever is left. I don't know, Sherlock Holmes has this saying, right? After eliminating all probabilities, whatever it is left, even though it is unlikely, will be the right answer. So that is how the elimination logic works. Question number 17 is about Global Fund to Fight AIDS, Tuberculosis and Malaria. Okay, so this is a particular fund set up to fight 3 diseases: AIDS, acquired immune deficiency syndrome, tuberculosis and malaria. It is registered as a non-profit foundation in Switzerland and maintains its secretariat in Geneva, Switzerland. The World Bank is the trustee of funds contributed to the Global Fund. So 17th question, which of these statements are correct? Question number 17. Okay, Veni is going with A, Naveen is going with B. Anybody else want to try? Divya, Nilam, you still there? I haven't seen answers from Divya for a while now. Anybody knows the answer? Now, okay, Nilam is also going with A. Correct answer is C. Okay, both A and B are correct. It is registered as a non-profit foundation in Switzerland. That is true, and maintains a headquarters at Geneva. It's also in Switzerland. That is correct. World Bank is the trustee of funds contributed to Global Fund. So any fund that is contributed into this Global Fund to fight against AIDS, tuberculosis, and malaria is managed by the World Bank. That is correct. Option C is the right answer. Okay, the green light is supposed to pop up. It did not. Okay, this is the right answer. Option C. Question number 18. Consider the following statements about Sati initiative. Sati, what is Sati? Okay, it is an initiative of Department of Science and Technology. Okay, these centers, which means Sati centers, will be equipped with major analytical instrument and advanced manufacturing facility, which is usually not available at other institutions or organizations. So, which of these statements are correct? You need to know what Sati initiative is to write the answer, right? But I will tell you what the full form is. But if I tell you that, the answer will become very obvious. So let me see if you can get it right, and then move ahead. Question number 18. Nobody has posted anything right till now. Yeah, Naveen is going with B. Veni going with A. Anybody else? Department of Biotech. Okay. Correct answer to question number 18 is C. Both the statements are correct. Nilam going with B, but correct answer is C. Okay, both these statements are correct. Sati. What is the full form of Sati? Full form of Sati is sophisticated, analytical, and technical health institute. Okay, I could have messed this up. I could have said that it is an initiative of say Ministry of Women and Child Development, or social justice, something like that, for Sati. Okay, something. That is how UPSC could ask this question. But the correct answer is here, both are correct statements. The reason why this is in the news is IIT Kharagpur recently got permission as a Sati institute, which means they will have state of the art technology equipments within their campus. That is actually not, that is actually restricted to very, very special institutions. Okay, not everybody has access to it, and the public access to those machines are given only on a limited basis. IIT Delhi and IIT Mumbai, I think. Okay, two IITs already have this initiative, and recently IIT Kharagpur also managed to get into the list. That is why this is in the news. Okay, state of the art technology means very advanced equipment for various kinds of researches are available in this particular institute, which otherwise is not available. Correct answer is option C, both A and B. Question number 19. Consider the following statements about Salmonella. Okay, Salmonella, the microscopic organism, you know it. It is a group of viruses that can cause foodborne illness known as salmonellosis that affects the intestinal tract. Okay, I will zoom in. I think this is a bit small for your mobile phone screens, so I am zooming in. 1 second. Yeah, okay. So statement 2 is saying the World Health Organization identifies salmonella as one of the 4 key global causes of diarrheal diseases. 3. Salmonellosis in humans is generally contracted through the consumption of contaminated food of animal origin. So, which of these statements are correct? So, this is about Salmonella. 3 statements are given, and you are asked to pick the right answer. Question number 19. Okay. Sir, please tell me, is this UPSC question like setting? Yes, this is UPSC method model. All the questions that I put are UPSC model. Okay. UPSC usually gives full sentences. Complete proper questions, but I give the points only. That's the only difference. For example, if I ask a question like, uh, you know, for something like index, regarding indexes. Okay, this particular index is set up by dash. That is how I will ask the question. UPSC will say that recently the said index has been has been in the news, and it said India has risen something like this, and so which of the following release this index. So some background information will be given, and then the question will be asked. That is how UPSC asks questions. Okay, I just directly go for the questions. That's the only difference. The level or the difficulty level and all are same. No difference. 3 is absolutely correct. Yes. Nilam is going with D. Divya is going with D. Naveen going with C. Veni is going with D. Correct answer is option 19C. Okay, let me zoom out. Correct answer is C only. 2 and 3. Why? Because it is not a group of viruses, it is a group of bacteria. Okay, Salmonella is a bacteria that can cause foodborne illness known as salmonellosis and affects the intestinal tract. Other statements are correct. It is one of the 4 leading causes of diarrheal diseases, and obviously it is coming into humans by consumption of animal origin food. Okay, so correct answer is option C. 2 and 3 only. First statement is incorrect. It's not a virus, it's a bacteria. Okay, easy to remember. I mean, you won't make this mistake again. I know that. Okay. 20th question. Consider the following statements about Global Goalkeepers Goals Award. Okay, Global Goalkeepers Goals Award. Very weird name. GGG Award. Okay. They facilitate change makers around the world for their contributions towards meeting the United Nations Sustainable Development Goals. That is statement 1. It is instituted by the United Nations Development Program. That is statement number 2. So which of these statements are correct? Typhoid, yeah. Biology bhi bhul gayi hu, history se. We all have forgotten what we have studied in the schools, na? I mean, if we are not preparing for civil service, then we wouldn't know anything about history. That is, I mean, anything about many subjects. Most of these are revisions for us. I mean, even when I speak with my friends these days, if you know, I find it very weird that many of them do not know a lot of things about that we have what we have studied in 7th and 8th standard. We know it because we read the NCRTs and all that. Okay. 20th question, CAC. Okay, very different answers. Correct question answer for 20th question is A. Correct answer is A only. Okay, statement 1 is correct. They facilitate change makers around the world for their contributions towards meeting the UN Sustainable Development Goals. This is true. So why is this in the news? This is in the news because recently our Prime Minister Narendra Modi was awarded this award. Okay, and this was for his initiative Swachh Bharat Abhiyan. Okay, Swachh Bharat Abhiyan earned this award for the Prime Minister of India, and it is instituted by not UNDP, it is instituted by Bill and Melinda Gates Organization Foundation. Okay, Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation. I told you, whenever, I mean, UPSC generally do not ask about awards other than the Padma Awards and Bharat Ratna, but when they ask it, they go for, I mean, only if some very famous personalities has already received it. Sole prize, this one. Then the Medal of Honor. Yesterday I told you about that. President Ramnath Kovind getting that award from Guinea. Okay, so you have to look into these kinds of awards. Correct answer is option A, 1 only. Alright, question 21. World Digital Competitiveness Ranking is released by who? Again, a ranking or a report, index. Okay, you can say index or ranking. I have seen it both ways. It is an index and it ranks the countries as well. Okay, The reason why this is in the news is India has jumped 4 places and reached 44th place. Earlier it was 48, I think, but now India has come up by 4 ranks. Okay, so World Digital Competitiveness Index is released by A. Google, B. IBM, C. World Economic Forum, and D. International Institute for Management Development. Which of these statements are correct? 21. Veni going with B. IBM, Naveen going with A. Google, Nilam is saying it is not UNT. Okay, that's the previous answer, alright. Correct answer to question number 21 is D. International Institute for Management Development. Okay, there is this, understand the difference here. Okay, Divya going with A, Nilam going with C. No, correct answer is D only. Okay, International Institute for Management Development. IMD. This is also short form is IMD. Okay, don't get confused. This IMD is different from Meteorological Department. Okay, World Digital Competitiveness Index. Okay, if it is simply Competitiveness Index, it is World Economic Forum, and this Digital Competitive Index is by International Institute for Management Development. Correct answer is option D. 22. Data Security Council of India. Okay, it is a not-for-profit industry body on data protection in India, set up by CERTIN. What is CERTIN? Computer Emergency Response Team. That is CERTIN. It is committed to making cyberspace safe, secure, and trusted by establishing best practices, standards, and initiatives in cybersecurity and privacy. Which of these statements are correct? Please provide one PDF or reports in Telegram. Okay, I will do that. Okay, not immediately, but I haven't made one, so I will put everything together, and yeah, before the exam I'll upload it. I think most of it is available online. Okay, just simply Google it. Reports and indexes for UPSC, or military exercises for UPSC. If you Google it, you will get it. But anyway, I will compile one and send it in the group. Okay, so here this is the channel. Okay, this is owned by Unacademy. I will just be posting certain updates here, so you can share this with your friends. Please do share this with your friends. Okay, my code also, here is it, MSRW1. 25th correct answer. Okay, Divya going with C, Naveen is going with C, then Veni and Nilam with B. Correct answer for 22nd question is B. Okay, is B. Why? Second statement is correct. This is a majorly no-brainers kind of statement. 2 is true. 1 could be wrong and 1 is wrong. It is not CERTIN. It is NASSCOM. Okay, what is NASSCOM? NASSCOM stands for National Association. You have seen this in newspapers many times, right? NASSCOM. National Association of Software and Service Companies. Okay, so NASSCOM is responsible for Data Security Council of India. Okay, and statement 2 is correct. It is instituted for making the cyberspace very safe. Okay, moving on to question number 23. Consider the following statements about Shankaradeva. Okay, Shankaradeva, very important. If you have attended my art and culture part of current affairs session 11 AM, you would know the answer. Srimanta Shankaradeva was a great Assamese saint, scholar, poet, playwright, and social reformer. He inspired the Bhakti movement in Assam and united people through his neo-Shaivite movement Ekasaran Nam Dharma. So select the correct code. 23. Yeah, he is from Assam. That is the statement saying. Ballet to experiment. I cannot recollect it right now, and I don't want to speculate, so I will check it and get back to you tomorrow. Okay. Assam say Naveen is going with A, Veni C, Nilam C, Dr. Ameya's vlogs. A. Okay, hello Ameya, welcome. You are, I think, I haven't seen you here before, so welcome to this session. We have this every day at 4 p.m. Okay. Correct answer to question number 23 is A. Okay, Srimanta Shankardeva was a great Assamese saint and playwright, poet, social reformer, everything. That is true. Second statement is incorrect. He inspired the Bhakti movement in Assam and united people through his Neo-Vaishnavite. Okay, not Shaivite. He was a Vaishnavite. Neo-Vaishnavite movement, Eka Saran Nam Dharma. Okay, but Shankardeva is famous for one more thing. Why? Because he is considered as the father of the traditional dance form of Assam, Satriya. This is why I told you, I mentioned this in the United Nations Heritage List. Satriya is one of the intangible assets of India and one of the classical dance form. Not intangible asset, a classical dance form, okay, of India, as recognized by the Sangeet Natak Academy. Okay, so that is why Shankardeva is so famous. So make sure you remember that. Correct answer is option A, 1 only. Neo Vaishnavite, yeah, not Neo Shaivite. Okay, I mean he brought in some changes in the original Vaishnavism and turned it into bringing in dance and kind of some cultural changes he brought in to the traditional Vaishnavism movement in Northeast India. Okay. So last but first question: which among the following statements is or are true about Bhashan Char Island? This has been in the news recently. If I tell you why this is in the news, then you will know the answer. So I won't tell you it now. Okay. It is also known as the Tengar Char and is located in the Arabian Sea. The island was formed with the Himalayan silt in 2006 on the mouth of river Indus. So which of these statements are correct? 24th question. 24C, Naveen going with C, Veni going with A. Okay. Let's see, let's wait for some more answers. We are almost done. One more question to go after this. So let me see if I can get a couple more polls before moving on. Anybody else want to give it? Okay, Nilam going with C, Ameya going with D, Divya going with C. Okay, Ameya is right again. Okay, apparently she has studied these portions. So correct answer is option D, none of the above. Okay, why? Because it is also known as Thengar Char and is located in the Bay of Bengal. Okay, it is located in Bay of Bengal. The island was formed with the Himalayan silt in 2006 on the mouth of river Meghna, not Indus, Meghna. Okay, so why is this in the news? This is in the news because this island belongs to Bangladesh. Okay, and due to the Rohingya crisis, many Rohingyas have migrated into Bangladesh, and Bangladesh is actually moving all these immigrants from the mainland into this island. Okay, mainland is extremely crowded now, so they are repatriating the migrants from mainland Bangladesh into Bhashan Char Island. That is why this has been in the news. Okay, Rohingya crisis. So remember that. Correct answer is option D, none of the above. Alright, last question. Jan Suchna Portal is the initiative of which among the following statements? Jan Suchna Portal. 25th question. Meghna river flows through Bangladesh. Okay. 25th question. A. Yeah. Rajasthan. Naveen going with A. Divya going with A. Veni going with A. Everybody is going with A. Okay. That is a bit weird. Alright. Correct answer to question number 25 is Ameya, Nilam. Everybody is saying A. I think you know this Jan Sochna portal is indeed in Rajasthan. Okay. What is Jan Sochna portal? Jan Sochna portal is bringing in all the ministries together and providing the information. It is a proactive information disclosure portal. Okay, in terms with the IT Act. Okay, Right to Information Act. So Jan Suchna portal is first of its kind in India, which delivers proactive information to the people and has been set up by Rajasthan government. So correct answer is option A. So that's it, guys. Today's session has ended now. Thank you for joining and we have a quiz session at 6 p.m. in Unacademy app that is regarding medieval India. We completed ancient India there. Today onwards, medieval India. So yeah, also we are having this 4 p.m. quiz every day. So if you like to take a subscription, use my code MSRW1. Okay, I will upload the PDF and all here. Thank you for joining. See you in 1 hour. Okay, bye.